This is Rob Gaylard wishing you good punting, and it's a very good evening to you.
Evening, Rob.
Join us for our telecast of the 1985 Ballarat Cup Carnival from Dowling Forest.
So I'm looking forward to it.
One of the prettiest courses around. Sure. And how are you, Rob? Geared up? You've got
hopefully geared up, Jenny. Yes, it's been a big day already. We had a breakfast this morning at the Sporting Tavern, so that's been underway. So we're back here all ready to fire at about 12:30. We've got a race just due to come on very, very shortly, and we'll cross to that, and we'll be able to see that live here from Dowling Forest. But Bruce, fresh from the Spring Carnival, how did you find it?
I really enjoyed it, Rob. It was tough work. There were a lot of days that we called races on. There were 4 days in a week, but it was a lot of fun. And of course, the Melbourne Cup, I think, for every commentator, is an ambition, and it was lovely to do one at least.
Well, of course, Jenny, Bruce called the Melbourne Cup, was his first Melbourne Cup for the 10 Network. And
well done.
Did you have any funny feelings going through the tum just before you went on, because it was going all over the world?
Well, I didn't think about that too much, Rob. I was just worried about getting the right horse right at the right time, but I had lots of funny feelings.
Me with trepidation.
Well, I had lots of funny feelings, I can assure you, but once the race started, I settled down. I enjoyed it.
Well, race one on the program, we might put the wood on him, Jenny, already, to turn around and see if he can, for those who can't come out to Dowling Forest this afternoon for a winner, perhaps
Bruce,
in the Cup.
Now tell me, if I was to have a flutter, what should I flutter on?
Bread and wine in the Cup. Bread and wine in the Cup. And
you want some fish to go with it, Bruce?
Yeah, right, yes.
What about dessert?
And Jury's son in the race after, in race 7. I think both those will win. In fact, I think Flight Miss will win the first. I'll see how good we are in about 5 minutes.
What about with you, Rob? We've got a race in a few minutes' time.
Well, in the first, for local punters, there was the maiden that shouldn't be a maiden, I suppose, in Green Moss, which is trained on the track by Bob Curl. Won a race out here at Dowling Forest on a Saturday meeting, and unfortunately was disqualified. The jockey weighed in light. He's in it with a chance, and I think perhaps experience is going to tell with him. And the other one that I liked, the hardest to beat, could be number 11, Flight Miss. It's got Craig Dinn on board, trained by Tommy Hughes, and Tommy Hughes invariably wins races here at this Ballarat Cup Carnival.
Oh, let's hope he continues his winning form.
What are you picking in the Cup?
Look, I'm rather keen on Raining Millions. I'm one of those people who goes by the name, and I would just love it to be Raining Millions. I can't think of a nicer way.
Thank you very much. We're standing out in the open today, Jenny.
I mean raining money, not water, not water. But something that fascinates me about calling races is that how long do you actually spend, well, will you spend today before the Cup, memorising those colours and names and getting it all right in your head?
I spent about a half an hour to an hour yesterday just drawing pictures alongside the horses' names just to learn the colours. But in the Cup, fortunately, Jenny, I've seen most of these horses, so I know them. I'll spend about a hard 10-15 minutes concentrating as they go to the barrier, so you should be pretty right. The race before was a bit tougher because I haven't seen those horses, so I've done a bit of work on that.
They don't all look the same then?
No, they sure don't. I like it when we have a grey or two in a race. It certainly helps, I can assure you.
That would have been good for you then in the Melbourne Cup with Coro Corrie May.
Except trying to get Coro Corrie May, and what a nuisance out in the last 2 strides of a Melbourne Cup wasn't easy. I wish they'd been shorter names. It would have been a lot easier.
I guess that must be the bane of every race caller's life. The things that owners tend to call their racehorses, because some of them you have to be very careful with, don't you? As Rob often finds out when we do the news.
The dogs throw me a time, because we do the dogs every Wednesday night here from Moorshead Park, and some of the names that come out, I don't know how they get through, but
you have to take a deep breath and take it slowly.
For those, just a matter of interest, in the Cup field, there's a late scratching in the Cup field, which is number 13, Cup Tie, which has been taken out. I think at about 11:50, wasn't it?
Yes, and that was greatness of stablemate. So Ray Peake from New Zealand's had no luck at all.
He really has. It was my Smokey actually for the Cup, and I thought he would be in it for a long, long way, you know, right up to at least the 200-metre mark. But my tip for the Cup's Gold Deck. I think his Bendigo Cup form was good. I think the track will suit him, and I think the conditions of the track will suit him also. We're almost ready for a start, I think, in race 1.
We've had a different tip from everyone so far today. I think we are ready for a start. I think we better cross to Brian Blackmore and see what's happening out there on the track for the first race today.